Oh, dude. Vader's on his way. It's game over. No. Yes. Dude. Oh, that's so awesome.
Oh, that frame.
Oh, that's so sick, dude.
I'm getting chills.
Dude, it's just casual. This is casual Friday for Vader, dude. Dude, the engine just shut down, dude. It literally can't handle it. Vader's too girthy, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, he's just ripping the ship in half. Bro, this is just like Fallen Order. Oh. Bamboozled? Nah, he let him go. He let him go.
He can still get it that far away right now.
Yeah, it's just...
Boom, you looking for this?
Welcome back to BoomShot. I'm Kale. This is Colby. And we have just finished reacting to the Kenobi trailer.
That was beautiful.
Or not, why did I say trailer? It really was beautiful. But let's waste no time. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. That was simply amazing. I mean, like, truly, it was great.
Best by far.
Best
Star Wars?
I liked it anything better than I've seen in Mando so far. And
Best Disney Star Wars, perhaps.
Yeah, and I guess we have to include season 7 of Clone Wars and Disney Star Wars. Maybe those had already been like written before Disney Star Wars. They just brought them to life, I guess. But
I don't know if I'm gonna say that's not, just so I can say this is the best Disney Star Wars.
Oh, easily. I mean, yeah.
Because if you don't count that, it definitely is, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, 100%. And then you get like when compared to season 7, it's like, it was good. Yeah, you have a toss up, but it's season 7. It's just beautiful.
It's hard to beat that. But right now, a side note, I think I'd take season 7 still.
Yeah, I think I would too.
I think I have, just because.
And that's how you know you're a real Star Wars fan. And really, at the end of the day, like you're not just soaking up all the content Disney's throwing at you. You got to be committed to something. And I'm committed to Clone Wars. Unbeatable.
It's the best.
But we're not here to talk about Clone Wars, even though we always find a way. But we're not here to talk about Clone Wars.
We might come back.
We're here to talk about Kenobi as a whole. So basically, the episode. First of all, can we just appreciate what they did for us this episode?
It was beautiful, man. I mean, you start off right away with the flashbacks that we've been looking for all series.
That was so hot, dude. I mean, I was just sitting there watching that, and I was like, oh my gosh,
dude, was it a flashback or a flash forward?
Really, for Hayden Christensen, it was. When you really think about it, that's a variant, dude. That was a variant Hayden Christensen, bro. Man came from a different universe. I saw on YouTube, like, right off the bat. I got on YouTube right after the Kenobi episode, and I saw it's like I digitally de-aged Hayden Christensen in Kenobi episode 5, and I was like, Disney, what? Sometimes I wonder what Disney thinks whenever they put something out, like with the whole Mark Hamill thing and
yeah, I mean, it's not like they haven't done it before. They did it with Carrie Fisher and Leia, and Rogue One.
Yeah, and what the heck? Like, why not do this, man? Maybe he didn't want to be digitally de-aged. I don't know. Maybe that's like something to play into it. But
yeah, maybe. I don't know though. But, I mean, he seems to be pretty cool with the direction they're going.
Yeah, he does. But like literally, dude, they just like that flashback set the entire tone for this episode. And I love how they brought it back as Obi-Wan was totally playing Vader throughout the episode, like, and kind of tricking him by using Reva as bait. It was showing that Obi-Wan learned that lesson in that moment, that you don't always have to use your lightsaber to win a fight. And whenever he was teaching Anakin that, Anakin didn't understand it at the time, but Obi-Wan, and he still doesn't understand it, he got fooled by Obi-Wan again with the same method.
And you gotta understand, this isn't the Vader we see in A New Hope. There's a little bit of the fire of Anakin. I mean, obviously Vader always has fire, but he's still a little more Anakin than he is in A New Hope. Mm-hmm. So, and then in the episode, they're like, how do you know he's gonna, not do a siege? He's actually gonna attack. Yeah. He's like, I don't know. Yeah. And it's because of that fight and other stuff like that. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah, it just tied in really well. And like, that's a good point. Like, this man, like, Vader is still a lot like Anakin, especially when you watch Anakin in the Clone Wars. He was one of the most reckless, I guess, in a way, generals. But that was like his best. That was when he was at his best. I'm just too excited,
Yeah.
It really was. It was nice to watch. It was nice to watch, for real.
Yeah. Another note. I think that must have been before Attack of the Clones, right? Because he still had his arm. Yeah. Which Dooku cut off. Mm-hmm. So we know at least that. So. But at the same time, Hayden Christensen wasn't the age, so it's hard to tell. Yeah,
you never know. I mean, this actually could be, after Order 66 in a different universe. We just never know.
Yeah, man.
No, actually, though, like, it was just so the choreography, man. It just reminded me of the good old prequel days, man. When every fight wasn't just like, endless bashing of lightsabers. It was like there was actual grace to it,
And there's a lot of like callbacks, I guess, because Anakin did his famous behind the back block, and then our friend at Star Wars Theory pointed out that in Return of the Jedi, when Luke's attacking Darth Vader, he does that.
Yeah, like the repeated bash thing. Oh, that was really good.
And then Anakin does it in the fight, so it shows like the difference between Anakin and Luke.
Yeah.
Because Luke stopped, and Anakin just kept hammering it on him.
Yeah, and I don't know. There's just something so beautiful about like he's like, Master, there's no way you can get out of admit defeat. There's no way you can get out of this. And I'm like, you're talking to the negotiator, bro. He's gonna.
I like how they said that too. They're like, Kenobi wants to negotiate. I was like, yeah.
Yes. Yes, the negotiator. I knew as soon as they said negotiate, I was like, this man's turning Reva. I mean, at the end of the day, like she stands no chance.
By the way, did we kind of call that?
We basically did call that. I mean, I don't know how we've gone this long without mentioning it, but basically we're clairvoyants, and we called. I mean, I guess like I was actually watching the episode, and I was texting I texted my brother, and I was like, called it. I knew as soon as Obi-Wan was like, all you're trying to do is bring him in to kill Vader because of what he did to you. I was like, we all saw that coming.
Oh yeah, I mean. It was more obvious, like, the closer we got to this episode, but I'd like to point out we did call it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we did.
So, maybe not so obvious.
That was your call. Good call. But,
I mean, I think she still hates Kenobi, though.
I still don't understand why. Like, if she was a youngling, she obviously understands that he was on Utapau fighting General Grievous, entering the war. Like, where were you when he turned to the dark side? Like,
I guess maybe, like, she was saying he failed him as a Jedi master, or, like, his master.
I mean, like I
as
get
a
that,
whole.
But like if you like, I don't know.
But in that moment, he couldn't have saved her.
Yeah. Oh no, not even. I mean, he is the master of Form 3, dude. He might could, but no, for real. It's like blaming parents for older kids' mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like you can, like if the parents did everything Obi-Wan did everything right. That was Anakin's choice to make. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
he was. I mean, a lot older at that point. He knew what he was doing.
Like so, Reva, like that's kind of just like an. I don't know, like she's trying to play victim like mentality. It's like, oh, you did this to me, and I'm like, man, Brent, come on.
But at the same time, at the end of the episode, she does have a motive because she probably feels like Obi-Wan was like, yeah, Vader's gonna be so focused on me,
yeah,
you're gonna be able to sneak in and yeet him. And then Obi-Wan dips.
Dude, I was thinking that the whole time. I was like, is Obi-Wan going to come out of nowhere and, like, save her?
I was thinking that, too, but he dips, and so Reva just gets manhandled by Vader.
That was really nice to see, though.
It was.
I feel like they did that one for the fans, for real.
But I think now, I mean, she has even more of a motive to hate Kenobi, so.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And so now, I guess, at the end of the episode, it obviously shows her picking up Obi-Wan's, hologram thingamabobs.
Dude, that Raja dropped. I feel like he dropped it on purpose. It looked like that to me.
Wait, what a bot!
It looked to me like he went boop.
Loki, I didn't even see him drop it. Like I
did, and I was like, why is he doing that?
Yeah,
because I thought he did it on purpose.
Bro, he did say that he got in a fight with the Inquisitor girl, and then he escaped. But really, he wouldn't have escaped her. Maybe he worked out a deal with the. Reva,
dude, that's kind of genius.
Where he would like befriend Obi-Wan and then like let him have the girl back and get the girl to safety, but he would get
the biggest secret.
Yeah, he would get Reva to Obi-Wan, pretty much,
and drop the biggest secret in the galaxy.
Yeah, really, because this Luke is the guy that's going to bring balance to the Force. He's not the chosen one, but he is going to he's going to help Anakin. Fulfill his destiny. And
Reva knows exactly where to go because she met Owen before.
Yeah.
So she knows exactly where to go to get Luke.
Dude, all I'm saying is, and I texted my brother this too as we were watching. I was like, bro, if she going after Luke, she got another thing coming for her, dude. Just talk to Maul about it. No, oh wait, you can't because he's dead. Well, actually, he's not dead at this point. But yeah, if she goes after Luke, I'm sorry, but Obi-Wan's gonna have your tail.
Oh, for sure, but.
I find it hard to believe that she's like. I really don't think she's going to kill Luke. Like for me, I just don't see it. Like I don't think she really.
I don't
wants
think
Luke.
She's gonna kill him.
I don't think she wants him either. Like you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think. I think she wants Kenobi. She knows she got wrecked by Vader. She's like, that might be a pipe dream or something down the line.
Yeah.
But right now she's thinking, okay, maybe Kenobi's not as strong as he can be.
Yeah.
At this point in his life, so I can take this kid hostage, get Kenobi, kill him, and at least have something.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
At least get some revenge.
I hope they leave Reva, and I know that sounds like a bold statement right now, but listen to me. I hope they leave Reva alive. Obviously she's still alive. I don't understand it. She got stabbed twice, and somehow she's still alive. Make that make sense. But I hope they leave her alive just so Cal can kill her in Jedi Fallen Order. I mean, in this same time period, maybe we'll get to see Cal versus the third sister. He's already killed the second one. Well, he didn't kill her, but he already beat the second one. Now he can beat the third sister.
I guess we could talk about, too, there is rumors of a Reva show, right?
Yeah, there are.
So maybe we don't see any more of her character, or not much more.
Yeah.
And maybe we get like a post-credit scene of her finally finding Luke, and then Obi-Wan is in her show. I
actually could see that. That could be like, because we've been hearing Obi-Wan Kenobi season 2 rumors, and we've also been hearing Reva show rumors, so maybe it's a bit of the both. Like Obi-Wan Kenobi season 2 is going to be Reva's story. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like at the same time. I actually would be down for that, for real. Only if Obi-Wan kills her at the very end.
Yeah, I feel like...
Actually, I feel like she got her due punishment this episode. I'll let her off the hook.
Yeah. I mean, I liked her character, and I think a lot of it comes down to writing. You saw there was a different writer for this episode.
Yeah, indeed.
So I liked her character in this episode a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not only because she got destroyed by Vader.
Yeah.
But it's mostly about Vader.
Her character felt more human.
Yeah, it's mostly about how that's how Vader should be.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter who you are.
Yeah, exactly. And it made sense too, because it's like we were all so concerned last episode, like why in the world did Vader not kill her on the spot?
Yeah,
but it makes sense now because it's like he knew what he was doing, and I guess we really, we've seen Disney kind of like emasculate Vader and give him also like some of the best scenes in Star Wars, but they've also kind of made him seem dumb at the same time. So it's like we were kind of skeptical, like surely he didn't just let her off the hook, and he did.
Yeah, that makes that scene a whole lot better. That was one of me and Odin's gripes in the last episode. So that makes that a lot better. And we said me and Odin said they need 2 really good episodes to salvage the series, and they're one step there, I think. Yeah, I mean, I think there were fair criticisms for the show up to this point, and there's criticisms of this episode.
Yeah. It just makes me wonder, like, why didn't we get this for 5 straight episodes?
Yeah,
like really, it's so easy. Just put Vader and Kenobi in the same show at the same time, and maybe in 2 different storylines, and they're going to meet at the very end of the show. And it really would. It just would have been that simple. Like seriously, it would have been that simple. I like that they tried to tell a different story. I just felt that it wasn't needed.
That's true. And they could have, like we were talking about, started it and then tailed off with it.
Yeah.
And then had her own show for her story.
Yeah, exactly. Introduce her, give her kind of like a soft intro, and then let her have her own story in her own show without Kenobi or Vader. And I'd be okay with that. But
it's kind of like in Hawkeye. I don't know if I said this on an episode. I don't think I did. I was talking to you about it though with Echo.
Yeah.
And then we're getting the Echo series, but I mean it was still Hawkeye's show. And then you got Haley Steinfeld's character. You got Kingpin.
Yeah, exactly.
And she didn't really overshadow anybody, and her character was good. And now she's getting her own show.
Yeah, and so also something we've forgotten to mention is that the Grand Inquisitor is back.
Thank goodness.
He had a role in all of this. I guess it makes sense. Like maybe he just like kicked the bucket on purpose. Like maybe he just like let her stab him on purpose. Because I thought maybe for a second he was stupid, but maybe he was just like, this is part of Vader's plan, and I'm okay with that.
He had a good reintroduction, I think.
Oh, that was so beautiful. Vader's just standing over her shoulder, and then you can just see him trotting in the back. I'm like, he showed up, baby. Let's go. Only to get killed by Kanan 4 years later, but it's okay.
Yeah, well, at least he still gets killed by Kanan 4 years later.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't get retconned.
I seriously thought for a second after I didn't see him, after she was crowned.
I said that during the episode.
Grand Inquisitor, I was like, dang, they really taken this as far as they possibly can. Like they're really trying to convince us fans that Rebels.
And it worked, dude. I mean, you got to give them that.
It did work.
It worked for the most part. I mean, and in the back of my heart, I knew that they weren't going to do that.
Especially with Ahsoka, the Ahsoka show basically being about her finding Ezra. Like, okay, something's got to happen here. But like for a second, I was like, dang, is that going to be like a World Between Worlds episode? Like, what's happening here? But overall, this has been. Kenobi as a whole has been, I would say, a letdown, but this episode has restored hope. It is a new hope.
But the sad thing is, like we were talking about, I feel like it was too late. We got one episode left.
This should have been at least episode 3 for me. And I don't know how the story works and how it looks like, but this had to happen earlier. I just feel like they had to establish Vader's character earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe when episode 6 comes out and the story's concluded, and assuming episode 6 is good, we look back at the show and be like, okay, I can see the vision they were taking. I may not agree with every creative decision, but I'm glad that this is how it went. But I just don't I don't feel like I'll look back at it and be like, dang, like they wasted so many episodes.
See, that's what I feel like when you bring back Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor, you want to create a series that you want to rewatch every episode.
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
Enjoy
every episode. But I feel like if someone was to rewatch this and already knows the story,
I'm skipping right to episode 5.
Yeah, you go maybe 3, definitely 5, and hopefully 6.
Yeah, that is very true. Which means you wasted 3 episodes, and it's like, it could have been better. But I mean, that's our take on it right now. Maybe we'll look at it differently in the future. Let us know what you guys think, and thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.